Alright, we're going to make the BCR controller settings for the MicroKorg. Let's get down to it. Hello, good evening and welcome. Our task here today is to make the Behringer BCR2000 control the MicroKorg. Sorry, this is a lame tutorial, I'm a bit drunk. Okay, so once you've got it set up, you can tweak everything all at once. I like how hands-on you can get with it. Like, it's much better than here where you can't edit this thing and this thing at once. You know, you've got it over here, you can just get in there and tweak a couple of knobs at once. All you should need is a MIDI cable, another MIDI cable, and this document here, which you can download here. Be quick, the link won't last long, which shows you how to make the settings on there to control this. So first of all, you got your trusty MIDI cables. Come out MIDI out here to MIDI in here, and then MIDI out here to MIDI in here. Done! So I've created this printout that you can print out the top part and the bottom part on an A4 sheet, landscape mode, and just blue tack them there on top, and then it should mark the different parameters, like here. I've got cutoff, resonance, they all talk to the MicroKorg, filter intensity, filter EG, blah blah blah, and you can get to them all at once instead of over here. You've kind of got to pick what you want to do, twiddle it, pick what you want to do, twiddle it. I've already made this funny custom thing here so that it's a bit easier to read. But yeah, this just makes it you can get to everything at once. So say we want to fiddle with the filter, we go filter, cutoff, twiddle it, then you can go over here, twiddle the cutoff, and there you go, you can see it's working. Do the resonance. Now you can only see if it's happening over here if you do this setting first. But there's the resonance there. But once you know what's happening, you can just work over here and twirl them all at once. You can twirl the cutoff and the resonance at once. You can twirl the delay, depth and the cutoff all at once. And it's all happening over there. You can't see it, but it's all happening. Let's have a look. Put it on an arpeggiator so we can hear it, and set it to ARP B so that it's latch on. Over here. Change the oscillator wave, oscillator 1 control, EG attack, decay, release. So when you change your control over here, it just takes over immediately, instead of the latching system where you kind of have to pass the same value over there. So noise amount. You can also set it so there's push buttons to go to 0 to full. It's just along the top row there's the buttons. Here's the amp EG along the top. release, distortion, and the noise down. What I like about it is you can just get to everything at once. You can twirl two knobs at once. So the first thing you do is you go to Edit, Store, and that goes to the global settings for setting up the machine. Now we want it to be in mode S1, so there's what you twirl this knob to pick the mode. We want to be on S1. We want channel 2 here to be set the MIDI channel to 1. So we're going to be talking on MIDI channel 1. Exit again. Now over here we want to set this to work on MIDI channel 1 as well, so they talk to each other on channel 1. So we go MIDI, and then we twirl this knob 1 to set that to be, you can set it to any channel you want, just set them the same, but I'm going to use channel 1. There we go, and now they're ready to talk to each other. The main thing is if you download this document from the link here, it'll tell you everything to do step by step. This is just to make it a bit easier and explain what's happening. But you can download here, download the overlays, click on those links in the document to get the overlay for that and that to stick on top. And the document also tells you what values to program in here so that it works. The crux of this concept is that the MicroKorg can receive CC numbers to control various of its parameters, and the BCR can send them. So for example, portamento is controlled by CC number 5, oscillator 1 wave is set by CC number 77, blah 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 blah. Cutoff is set by CC number 74. So then you can tell this, I want this knob to send CC number 74 to control the filter cutoff. So you can just follow the instructions in this document, which is an overlay of the controls there, and it just says set this knob to 77, set this knob to 14, etc. Now there's a section in the document that is cut out of the Behringer manual that says what each knob does when you're setting the CC value. So that's just set it to CC, MIDI channel number, which CC number, that's the important bit, min, max, type, and this is if you're setting it for the buttons, this is if you're setting it for the knobs. So basically we just want to set up all of these values in the document on the BCR to control the MicroKorg. So you just go through each one in order, programming in the relevant values. It sort of explains it over here if you just print this out. So for example, you just go edit this parameter, it says encode of 40, and you look at this one, 21, so you always want that to be CC, channel 1, CC number 21. The rest are usually right. 0, 1, 2, 7, absolute, that's fine. Exit. Next one, edit this guy. Have a look here, remember CC number 20. So you go CC, we want to send it on MIDI channel 1, and we want to send CC number 20. The rest usually right. 0, 1, 2, 7, absolute, exit. So you just go through them all. These are all just CC numbers, and they're just 0 to 127, and they control all the things that are written here: patch intensity, delay time and depth, mod FX speed and depth. All these things, you can have a look at them on the links. All the links are in this one document really. And then when you've made some settings, you can just go store, choose the program you want to store on. We're just working on program 1, and you press store again, store. So if you're just going to work on the same program number, you can just go store, store, and you're saved. Once it's all stored, you can just turn it off, pack it up, whatever. You come back to it, just plug in the MIDI cables again, out to in and out to in, turn them on again. Set this to preset 2, it already is, and then these will change the noise value and the same values, they're all ready to go.